Hi guys, Ben from My Cycling Coach. I hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to check in with you this morning. So I was having a chat with one of our 12-week coaching clients who joined the program at the weekend about their turbo sessions, and they were explaining to me how they were getting on the turbo. They had some high intensity work planned, intervals, and what they would find is they'd hit that first interval and they were finding they would just always have hollow legs. Like they didn't have any power or couldn't produce any power. They felt really low in energy and they would just really struggle to bring that power up to where they wanted to be for each of their intervals. I said, okay, how's your fueling plan before the session? What are you taking on? What are you eating to fuel that session? And they said, well, I'm trying to steer more to protein at the moment because I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to take on as much protein as I can and stay away from carbohydrates. And I thought, this could be why we're hitting that first interval and feeling like you haven't got any energy because you haven't been taking on carbs. Now, carbs are king for all high intensity work. If you're performing high intensity interval training, threshold efforts, anything where you're really taxing that anaerobic system, you need to be fueling it with carbohydrates because carbs are the main fuel for that. Muscle glycogen, that's the anaerobic energy system, relies on carbohydrates for fuel to perform high intensity work. And my client was really struggling to get their head around this because they thought, or we get taught quite a lot with a lot of these fad diets and diet plans and stuff, that if we're trying to lose weight, we should really steer away from carbohydrate. And really, at the end of the day, if you're trying to lose weight, it's more about calories in versus calories out. So even if you're trying to lose weight, but are performing high intensity interval sessions on the bike, to improve your power and fitness, you still need to be taking on carbohydrates. You may need, as I say, with the calories, you may need to measure this out and be a bit accurate with it and work it out if you are trying to lose weight in line with your calories. But I would recommend for a turbo session, taking on between 1 and 3 grams of carbohydrate per kilo of body weight, 1 to 3 hours before your session. And that more carbohydrate based meal should be more around complex carbohydrates, so more starchy carbs as they're known, so your wholemeal bread, potatoes, pasta and foods like that, 1 to 3 hours before. And then you may then use a more simple base carbohydrate an hour to half an hour before your session, just to top up energy stores if you need it. And just by doing this, you're going to actually fuel yourself for that session. And my client started doing this, he's implemented this straight into his training, and he's found already at the weekend, did a interval session, straight away he's hit that first interval and he's actually felt like he's got some energy in the legs because he's fueled smart, and that's allowed him to actually perform that session and get some quality work on. Yeah guys, carbs are king when it comes to high intensity work. Try not to get confused with thinking if you're trying to lose weight, you need to stay away from carbs, because this isn't for a cyclist performing high intensity intervals and trying to improve their fitness. If you're trying to do that, it's not going to work. Yeah guys, if you've got any more questions on this, feel free, pop them in the comments. Love to hear from maybe some of the strategies that you're using to fuel for your turbo sessions or all of your training for that matter. Yeah, have a great day, enjoy your riding, and speak to you soon.